So often we simply become them. These are not questions befitting an old man. I don't have much time left. This struggle is not mine anymore. All I can do is help the Wanderer and Neyrel avoid the fate of Rathma. And everyone else who tried and failed to overcome our flawed nature. Once we are back with Neyrel, we will find a way. We have to.
You can skip campaign at character select after completing the prologue. Blasted Scarp. Paragon 28. +1 Paragon point. Quest complete. What lies ahead? 740,541 XP.
Rest, girl, while you can. We'll be on the move again soon.
Dunes of Sorrow. Blasted Scarp. Forsaken Chapel.
She's gone.
Promises. Talk to Lorath.
Why didn't you wait for us?
Lorath. And Quat, maybe she and Apos, gone to the vault.
Yes. Yes, that must be right. Yorin, Donan. We've lost so many to hatred. We can't lose Neyrel too. Come on.
Talk to Lorath. Blasted Scarp. Head outside with Lorath. Speak with Iosif.
Will this never end?
Iosif. Bottom action button. Interact.
What do you want?
Step aside. I'm here for the Haradrim.
Can it wait? I'm off to bury a friend.
We'll dig his grave for you.
Well, that's kind. But who will dig yours?
Iosif. Light 90%. Night Penitent. Light what? Iosif. Night Penitent. Night Penitent. Inquisitor. Inquisitor. Mana 37%. Inquisitor. Mana 78%. Lorath. Mana 100%. Lorath. Bottom action button. Interact.
Yosef. He saved my life in Nevesk. They were not our enemies.
They were fools. I don't have the time for it. I am going to Skosglen. Donan deserves to be buried with his son.
I thought the dead deserve nothing, while the living are in danger.
Wise words. But I have a promise to keep. That's why you must ride north, ahead of me. If the cathedral doesn't have her yet, Neyrel might head for the vault. Find her. Once you're together, meet me at Donan's estate.
A heavy burden. Quest complete. Promises. 1/ left shoulder button. Right shoulder Huasar. Kegist. Dry steps. Directional pad right. Search in party finder. Dry altar of Lilith claimed. Altar of Lilith claimed. Huasar. Waypoint. Stash. Heal. Weapons. Stat. Directional pad right. Dry steps. Altar of Lilith claimed. Altar of Fracture. Waypoint. Teleport. Kaio Vashad. Remill. Bottom action button. Interact. Select difficulty. Select difficulty. Active, locked. Penitent. Repent your sins. For players that have mastered Diablo EVE and have acquired several legendary items that have been enhanced by tempering. Select Priest Zelka. Bottom action button. Interact. Remill. Bottom action button. Interact. Blasted Scarf. Bottom action button. Blasted Scarp. Left shoulder button. Huasar. Fractured Peaks. Waypoint. You'll teleport. Temper manuals can vary in quality, if you learn multiple rarity. Yelesna. Blasted Scarp. Bottom action button. Interact. Giant Bat. Zeleny. Warning. Your giant bat. 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 Giant Mistral Woods. Vita Berry. Giant bat. Giant bat. Giant bat. Glittering or giant glittering or vein. Vita Berry. Loose Stone. Slain Militia. Bottom action button. Interact. Roderick Vault. Bottom action button. Interact. Foyer. Mistral Woods. Bottom action button. Interact.
Not what I expected. But let's not give up hope. I thought you'd know me better by now. I am my
A heavy burden. Runed letter. The parchment is covered in Herodric runes beyond your comprehension. Right action button close. Paragon 29. +1 Paragon point. Quest complete. A heavy burden. 185,135 XP. Mistral Woods. Bottom action button. Herodric Vault. Bottom action button. Interact. Left shoulder button. Altar of Lil. Skoskland. Waypoint. Teleport. Mistral Woods. Bottom action button. Interact. You have reached your destination. Left shoulder button. Right shoulder. Lorath. Bottom action button. Donan and Apos. S. Graves. Here Lise Donan. Friend, father, husband. Horadrim of the First Circle. Braga and Apos. Here Lise Braga. Brilliant scholar. Loving mother and wife. I am with you as always. In every branch and stone. Born from this land I was. And so to it I return. Right action button close. Yoran and Apos. Here Lise Yoran. Here Lys Yoren, son of Braga and Donan, protector of Skosklen. He was the true light. Right action button close.
We're not doing this to you fucking idiot. Stop doing that, boy.
Lorath.
Why are you putting me down to 0 again?
Interact.
Are you fucking stupid? Before I cut it out, boy. You before I go over here and smack you one. And tell your boyfriend to stop. Say you fucking idiot. You're gonna regret it's gonna happen. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Listen.
I spent a lot of time learning this code, so I hope you remember how to read it, Lorath. Because you are the last Horadrim now. My mother would have wanted me to stay with you. She believed the Horadrim had all the answers. I don't know if she'd recognize this person I'm becoming. It's hard for me to think about her right now. But then I remember you and Donan. You weren't all-knowing Horadrim. You were bitter. You were uncertain. But that's what I hold on to. Because there is so much further to go.
You want to stay high right now. Stay high right now.
Your imperfection gave me hope. And we will need it to face what comes next.
Stay high now.
To face him and his brothers.
I'm not doing nothing wrong.
I don't know how much time I have. But there has to be a better answer. And I have to find it. Alone. I know you'll want to go with me. But people have already died because I was not careful enough. I can't risk you too. If I've misjudged, the world is going to need you to survive. And clean up the mistakes I leave behind.
You're gonna have a bad day if you ever get back here.
I know you don't want to hear this. But you don't get to quit. Not again. Wish me well, Lorath. Because if everything works out as I am hoping, we will never see each other again. Cheers, chicham. Mini de cheese. Mini de Zukudo. Mart Solan. Akra. Cheers, chicham. Mini de cheese. Mini.
Boy, young one. Are you alright?
Akra. Cheers, chicham. Mini de cheese. Mini de
Nerel?
Zukudo. Mart.
Oh, you're not well. Please,
Akra.
please, my child, let me help you.
Stay away from me!
Nerel! Is that how I raised you?
No, Mother. I must get to Akarat's tomb.
But look at you. You're killing yourself.
Hold on.
I don't know how much longer I can...
I'm here, little magpie.
You know what?
I missed you.
I don't think you
so
don't.
much.
I don't think you don't understand English.
Quest complete. Character. Mother. Whispers of the Dead.
So I'm gonna say, stop doing. Make me down to 0. Do you understand? Or am I speaking another language? Stop it. Thank you.
Old Neff. Bottom action button. Interact. Left. Bottom action button. Directional pad right. Search in part. Priority. Waypoint. Teleport conf. Party Finder helps you easily connect with allies to take on challenges. Firebreak Manor. Bottom action button. Interact. Remill. Bottom action button. Interact.
Keep the night penitent bodies outside the city.
Priest Zelka. Select difficulty. Select difficulty. Active. Penitent. Repent your locked. Penitent. Repent your sin. Difficulty. Select difficulty. Priest. Guard Boza. Select Guard Boza. Bottom action button. Interact. Cathedral of Light. You have reached your destination.
They burned him.
Brensis. Bottom action button. Enter and quad.
Burned him.
Brensis. Olia. Bottom action but and quad are you?
Leave her be. She suffered enough already. I will tell you what you wish to know. It started last night with the tolling of the bells.
Brents.
Behold, the Reverend Mother Prova and the Burn Knight Yorivar, sole survivors of the battle at Hell's Gate.
Quest complete. Rekindled faith. Shard remains. Bottom action button. The cremated.
I won't say it twice.
Shard remains. Bottom action button. Interact.
And you?
Shard remains. Bottom action button. Interact.
Is that right?
Urivar. Bottom action but and quad I.
What a dismal fate.
Pursuit of quest shard remains. A fist of fire. 2/2. Left shoulder button. Right shoulder button. Kaio Vashad. Select difficulty. Bottom action button. Interact. Remill. Bottom action button. Interact. Kaio Vashad Gatehouse. Pursuit of Justice. Father and Apos, S-Cross. Seer Traducer. War, Eastern Pass. war. Seer traducer, seer traducer, seer traducer, seer traducer, frostwing, windswept cabin.
Why do you approach the house of a known heretic?
Burned knight captain, bottom action and quad.
Deny me again.
Burned knight captain. Life 89. Seer traducer. Cauterized cenobite. Mana 83%. Mana 62%. Mana 10%. Mana 31%. Mana 50. Life 60. Eastern pass. Mana life 4. Windswept cabin. Life mana 43%. Mana 68%. Eastern pass. Mana 89. Burned knight kindler. Burned knight kindler. Mana 88, mana 30, mana 7%, windswept cabin. Mana 18%, eastern pass. Mana 26%, mana 48%, mana 69%, burned knight kindler. Mana 54%, windswept cabin. Eastern pass. Mana 70, mana 96%, burned knight kindler. Mana 62%, burned knight kindler. Windswept cabin. Mana 50%, mana 6%, eastern pass. Burned knight captain. Life 99%. Life 94%, mana 97%. Burned knight captain, elite. Burned knight captain. Mana life 96%, mana 4%. Mana 25%, mana 4%. Life 8, mana 26%, life 86%, life 8, mana 68%, life 9, mana 89%, burned knight kindler, elite, life 58%, life, mana 60, mana, life 70, life 8, life, mana 12%, mana 33%, mana, life 8, mana 76, mana 50%, mana 72%, mana 93%. Life 100%. Windswept, you have reached your destination. Scorched Vicar, Scorched Vicar. Scorched Vicar. Mana 39%. Scorched Vicar. Mana 83%. Vulnerable. Mana 60. Scorched Vicar. Life mana 6. Life 100%. Eastern pass. Scorched Vicar. Scorched Vicar. Life 100%. Windswept cabin. Mana 50%. Mana 71%. Mana 60. Life mana 41%. Life 91. Mana 8%. Mana 29%. Mana 16%. Mana 37%. Mana 14%. Mana 36%. Mana 57%. Mana 78. Mana 99%. Seer traducer. Cauterized cenobite. Life 100. Eastern pass. Mana seer traducer. Mana 83%. Seer traducer. Windswept cabin. Seer traducer. Mana 59%. Eastern pass. Seer traducer. Mana 1. Seer traducer. Life. Seer traducer. Life 100. Seer traducer. Seer traducer. Seer traducer. Mana 37%. Seer traducer. Seer traducer. Mana set. Windswept cabin. Scorched Vicar. Mana 100%. Eastern pass. Seer traducer. Life mana 84%. Windswept cabin. Mana 60%. Mana 82%. Life 80%. Enkindled Judicator. Life 95%. Eastern pass. Windswept cabin. Mana 37%. Eastern pass. Life 6. Life 77%. Mana 1. Life 7. Life 100%. seer traducer, seer traducer, seer traducer, seer traducer, mana seer traducer, mana life 82, seer traducer, net seer traducer, mana 45, seer traducer, mana seer traducer, mana seer traducer, mana 8, mana 30, mana 7%, mana 27%, seer traducer, mana seer traducer, mana seer traducer, mana 62%, seer traducer, mana 84%, seer traducer, vulnerable, mana 62%, mana 50%, mana 17%, mana 38%, mana 59%, mana 30, mana 7%, life 7, life 100%, mana 40, mana 70%, mana 50, mana 26%, mana 11%, mana 32%, mana 53%, seer traducer, mana 97%, scorched vicar, life 70, life 90, life 90, seer traducer, mana 12, mana seer traducer, life 100, seer traducer, life mana 98, life 83, life 94, scorched vicar, mana 1%, mana 22%, scorched vicar, mana 4, scorched vicar, mana 30, mana 9%, mana 31%, mana 52, mana 24%, mana 46%, mana 30, life 7, mana 53%, mana 74%, mana 96%, mana 62, mana 37%, mana 100%, Furlined robe, staff, manual, conjuration of seer traducer, windswept, seer traducer, mana 62%, seer traducer, mana 91%, seer traducer, seer traducer, Eastern Pass, windswept cabin, you have reached your destination, upturn table, bottom action button, upturn table, bottom novel, bottom action character, mother and appos, SM, available, normal node, normal node, normal node, normal node, plus 5 dexterity. And quad, are you alright?
No.
Upturn table, unsettled work table, bottom action button, upturn table.
Always leading to you. And who is
disarranged bookcase, bottom action, Reverend Mother, and quad.
I am here to seek aid.
A magpie in upturn table, left shoulder button, right altar of Lilith, claimed. Kedges, dungeon, direct kedge, fractured peaks, dungeon, fractured waypoint, altar of Lilith, stash, directional pad right, search in part, dry steps, fracture, altar of Lilith, Nahantu, altar of Lilith, waypoint, teleport, pursuit of justice, 1 slap. Denshar, windswept cabin, bottom action button, interact. You are entering a lower rated PvP area due to your party. Left shoulder button, left trigger, right trigger, 46/99, 9900%, right analog stick click learn about relic, Skosklen, left trigger, right trigger. Oh, warning. Your return town portal will be closed once you leave town. Exiting, Savage Beast. Hawken and Appos, S-Oasis. Fly Sword. Moon Clan Muller. Skip Moon Clan Marat. Moon Clan Impaler. Scattered Eastern Basin. Skittering Abomination. Scrapper, Black Marksman. Vehicle. Left shoulder button, left trigger, right trigger. Fort Skosklet, Codex of Power, Fallon Hall of Fallon Heroes. 3/Sabbat. Hardcore. 16. Zarin. Hardcore. 10. Left shoulder button. Left trigger. A magpie in flight. Search for Rahair Giacul. You have reached your destination.
Fit for an iron dwarf. Axes, armor, pots and pans.
Rahair and Quad.
Lucky day, friend.
Rahair and Appos, S Workshop. Rahair and Appos, S Workshop. Rahair.
Faye, we have a guest.
Yes, Papa.
Rahair and Quad. Speak with Rahair.
Stay put, Faye. If trouble comes a knocking.
Then I go to the hideout, like you said.
That's my girl.
Engrave Giacul. Bottom action button. Interact. Defeating lair bosses grant access. You have reached your destination. Pull you later. Pull you later. Pull you later. Pull you later. Mana 6. Pull you later. Mana 83%. Pull you later. Pull you later. Mana 60. Binding Frother. Pull you later. Hatred infest. Pull you later. Mana 83%. Pull you later. Hatred infest. Pull you later. Hatred infested Moon Clan Marauder. Pull you later. Net pull you later. Mana 6. Pull you later. Mana 85%. Pull you later. Mana 74%. Corrupted Corpse Wagon. Delete. Mana 95%. Hellbinder. Mana 84%. Hellbinder. Mana 48%. Hatred infested Moon Clan Impaler. Mana 84, Mana 60, Mana 30, Mana 19%, Mana 42%, pull you later, Mana 3, Mana 23%, pull you later, Mana 71%, Mana 91, pull you later, Corrupted Corpse Wagon, delete, Mana 83%, Corrupted Corpse Wagon, delete, pull you later, Mana 100%, a magpie in flight. Favor token earned. Touchpad view reliquaries. Left shoulder button. Right shoulder button. Plus free. Plus free. Eastern Basin. Containers. Bottom action but quest Rahair and Quad. How
we don't.
Enmity rising. Speak baskets. Bottom action button. Hatred infested Moon Clan Marauder. Pull you later. Mana 62. Mana you have reached. Pull you later. Mana 15%. Father. Net pull you later. Light mana 45%. Mana 66%. Mana 87%. Scattered remains. Pull you later. Back pull you later. Mana 86%. Pull you later. Mana 87%. Pull you later. Mana 60. Pull you later. Mana 58%. Mana 79%. Pull you later. Mana 100%. Pull you later. Pull you later. You have reached your destination. Mana 62%. Mana 38%. Pull you later. Mana 44%. Pull you later. Mana 23%. Mana 45%. Mana 65%. Mana 87%. Pull you later. Mana 62. Frother. Mana 84%. Vast pull you later. Pull you later. Calcular pipe correlator. Mana 4 correlator. Correlator. Mana 82%. Mana 62%. Frogger. Mana 30. Mana 11%. Correlator. Mana 53%. Mana 74%. Mana 95%. Base. Bottom action but Frogger. Hatred infested moon clan hatred infested moon clan Moloch correlator hatred infested moon clan shaman mana 87 for correlator mana 50 mana 77% hollow defilement elite you have reached your mana correlator mana 83% mana 40% correlator mana 62% correlator mana 82% containers bottom action but rough hewn wall mother and apo correlator life 89% correlator father Dirk correlator father slain fraud correlator life 78% correlator mana 50 correlator mana 60 mana 49% father mana 16% correlator mana 60% correlator mana 67 mana 89%
Let's clear it out. Stop it spreading.
with this war mana 62% mana 94% correlator Haken and Apos correlator correlator healing well correlator binding correlator you have reached your correlator mana 18% correlator mana 8 correlator mana 26% mana life 83 correlator life correlator mana 9% hellbinder mana hellbinder mana correlator mana paragon 32 +1 paragon point Z-booster festerpool mana 62% zealot blade mana 83% bloody pile bottom action button interact bloody pile correlator bloody pile hatred and correlator life 75% life 86% correlator life you have reached your destination mana 57% correlator mana 12% correlator mana 8 correlator profane hollow defilement correlator mana 60 correlator hatred infested moon clan impaired father hatred infested moon clan and correlator mana 29% sturdy peck Vesorial Wretchman father mana 70 windy father sturdy mana 80% mana 100% mana 62% mana 83 mana 56% mana 77% mana 9 mana 62% mana 84% set Chaldean character mother and apo scorching frother correlate night hatred infested moon correlator life 99% correlator mana 99% frother correlator life 88% bloody pile bottom action button frother mana 75% frother mana 98% frother mana 32% mana 50 mana 76 frother mana 99% Frother. Mana 62%. Bloody Pile. Bottom action button. Interact. Mana 84%. Bloody Pile. Pullulator. Mana 30%. Pullulator. Mana 26%. Mana 46%. Mana 67%. Mana 88%. Bloody Pile. Bottom action button. Bloody Pile. Bloody Pile. Bottom action button. Interact. Defeat the hollows at the Pullulator. Frother. Pullulator. Mana 38%. Pullulator. Mana 22%. Pullulator. Mana 44%. Pullulator. Mana Pullulator. Mana 42%. Pullulator. Mana 84%. Frother. Mana 83%. Windy Pullulator. Frother. Mana 62%. Mana 84%. Pullulator. Frother. Mana 30. Mana 12%. Pullulator. Mana 40. Pullulator. Mana 6. Pullulator. Mana 48%. Pullulator. Mana 90%. Pullulator. Mana 62%. Frother. Mana 33%. Frother. Mana 54. Mana 31%. Mana 52%. Mana 72%. Mana 94%. Frother. Mana 35%. Mana 56%. Pullulator. Mana Frother. Pullulator. Pullulator. Mana 86%. Pullulator. Bloody Pile. Bottom action button. Interact. Pullulator. Mana 62. Bloody Pile. Bottom action button. Bloody Pile. Bottom action button. Interact. Mana 62. Mana 35%. Pullulator. Mana life 100. Mana 75. Mana life 100%. Mana life 100%. Life 67. Life 8. Mana 25%. Mana 1. Life 89%. Frother. Mana 4. Frother. Mana 20. Frother. Mana 39%. Life 70. Life 89. Mana 83%. Frother. Life Frother. Net Frother. Mana 70. Life 90. Mana 38%. Mana 59%. Manual. Mana 81%. Paragon. Manual.
Damn things. Hold on, Godsman.
Manual. Rahair. Anqua. Speak with Rahair. Decomposed armaments. Bottom action button. Decomposed bridge overlook. Bottom action button.
Even though you traffic with darkness, you have accomplished much good in the eyes of the cathedral. I can understand why Brava has tolerated you this long. But if the Church is to survive, it must hold tight to its convictions. Either the rules apply to everyone, or they do not actually exist. That builds trust. The heretic Neyrel has fled holy judgment. Wielding the very soulstone she stole from our brethren as they lay dying in hell.
Flotsam and Qua, Paragon 34.
This is Nahantu.
Thrust into the dark. Telliru, you are ready to search for Nirel. Quest complete. Enmity rising. 1,110,812 XP. Containers. Bottom action button. Interact. Summary. 8,000. Bridge to Nahantu. Summer. Shallot. Brit. Of. Infra. Grave. Cauterized Cenobite. Elite. Fiery Cauterized Cenobite. Mana. Life 8. Snowy Cauterized Cenobite. Mana 50. Reward unlocked. Challenge. Mana 6. Seared Traducer. Life 80. Mana. Life 78. Seared Traducer. Mana. Seared Traducer. Seared Traducer. Mana. Shrine. Mana. Seared Traducer. Seared Traducer. Mana 24%. Mana 2%. Mana 23%. Seared Traducer. Mana 28%. Sucker. Seared Traducer. Support Cylinder. Mana. Seared Traducer. Sucker. Mana 71. Seared Traducer. Seared Traducer. Mana 25. Mana. Fourth Cylinder. Mana 89, Mana 60, Mana 37%, Mana 58%, Mana 30, Mana 12%, Mana 30, Life 79, Mana 12%, Life Mana 33%, Mana 16%, Life 85%, Mana 30, Life 97, Mana 58%, Mana 44, Life Mana 20, Mana 42, Mana 19%, Life 90, Mana 40%, Mana 63%, Cauterized Cenobite. Mana, Life 85, Life 6, Cauterized Cenobite. Seared Traducer. Mana, Cauterized Cenobite. Life 89, Mana, Seared Traducer. Cauterized Cenobite. Cauterized Cenobite. Cauterized Cenobite. Seared Traducer. Mana 82%. Seared Traducer. Mana 37%. Mana 15%. Mana 30. Commander Adonit Scorchmaw. Mana 4%. Life 80%. Mana 26. Mana 3%. Commander Adonit Scorchmaw. Mana 45. Mana 20%. Life 80. Commander Adonit Scorchmaw. Mana 62%, Mana 30, Mana 14, Life, Mana 14%, Life 100%. Mana 36, Mana 22%, Mana 43%, Mana 64%. Commander Adonit Scorchmaw. Mana 21%. Commander Adonit Scorchmaw. Commander Adonit Scorchmaw. Mana 86%. Mana 60, Mana Life 15, Life, Mana, Life 88, Life, Mana 77, Mana 50, Mana 22%, Mana 43, Mana 20%. Mossy Stone. Bottom action button. Interact. Mana 41%, Life 85%, Life, Mana 29%, Mana 50, Life 70, Life, Mana 71%, Mana 92%. Mana 62%. Mana 50. Mana 27%. Mana 48%. Mossy Stone. Mossy Stone. Bottom action button. Interact. Mana 69%. Commander Adonit Scorchmaw. Mana 7. Life 82%. Mana 97. Life 90. Life 70. Mana 67. Life 88. Life 48. Life 60. Life 94%. The Sunless Hope. Mana 39%. Flotsam Riverbank. Mana 6. Life 69. Commander Adonit Scorchmaw. Mana 82. Life 20. Life 44. Life 6. Life 77. Life 91%. Mana 37%. Mana 58%. Mana 79%. Mana 58%. Mana 18%. Defeat remaining burned knights. Mana 40. Mana 63%. Rawhair. Mana 84%. Rawhair. And Quad. Speak with raw hair. The Sunless Holt. Seared Traducer. Seared Sucker. Sucker. Mana 60. Cork Cylinder. Mana 80. Cork Cylinder. Scorched Vicar. Cork Cylinder. Light Knight. Shard Executioner. Scorched Vicar. Mana 99%. Life 100%. Caught Sucker. Sucker. Mana 33%. Scorched Vicar. Seared Traducer. Mana 86%. Scorched Vicar. Sucker. Mana 85%. Sucker. Mana Scorched Vicar. Scorched Vicar. Mana 28%. Cauterized Cenobite. Mana 71%. Mana 30. Mana 15%. Mana 37%. Mana 12%. Mana 30. Life 72. Mana 55%. Life 80. Mana. Life 100%. Mana 98%. Seared Traducer. Mana 6. Seared Traducer. Life 70. Cork Cylinder. Cork Cylinder. Mana 40. Cork Cylinder. Cork Cylinder. Seared Traducer. Mana 30. Mana 57%. Mana 78%. Mana 62%. Mana 84%. Cork Cylinder. Cauterized Cenobite. Cork Cylinder. Mana 43%. Mana 64%. Shard Executioner. Mana 6. Mana 37%. Life 90%. Baskets. Bottom action button. Interact. Mana 100%. Or Vein. But you have reached your destination.
Locked. Of course they locked it down.
Rock left shoulder. And quad.
Old friends.
Speak with raw hair. Baskets. Bottom action. Baskets. Jars. Bottom at cauterized Cenobite. Life 100%. Shard Executioner. Shard Executioner. Sucker. Shard Sucker. Mana. Sucker. Sucker. Life. Sucker. Mana. Sucker. Cork Cylinder. Life. Sucker. Mana 30. Sucker. Seared Traducer. Mana 8. Mana 59. Mana 81%. Right action button. To climb down. Right action button. To climb down. Right action button. To climb pots. Raw hair and quad.
Oh yes.
Speak with raw hair.
Inside. Quickly.
Ancient Ruins. Bottom action button. Interact. Nangari Shadow Fan. Giant Nangari Shadow Fan. Nangari Sling. Nangari Slinker. Nangari Magus. Nangari Slinker. Mana 32%. Mana 55. Nangari Magus. Mana 30%. Giant Fat. Mana 50. Nangari Magus. Mana 60. Mana 34%. Door. Mana Giant Fat. Mana Nangari Slinker. Minion. Mana Nangari Slinker. Minion. Nangari Slinker. Minion. Mana 23%. Nangari Magus. Minion. Nangari Magus. Minion. Mana 90%. Giant Fat. Giant Nangari Magus. Mana 6. Nangari Magus. Life 90. Nangari Slinker. Mana 88%. Giant Nangari Magus. Life 100%. Mana 9%. Nangari Shadow Fan. Giant Fat. Kid's Head Saws Thunder Dancer. Nangari Magus. Mana 6. Nangari Magus. Mana 20. Nangari Magus. Mana 65. Mana 87%. Door. Giant Fat. Mana 49%. Mana 70%. Nangari Slinker. Mana 92%. Nangari Slinker. Mana 6. Mana 17%. Door. Bottom action button. Mana 60%. Nangari Shadow Fan. Mana 81%. Nangari Shadow Fang. Nangari Make, Nangari Slink, Nangari Slinker, Minion. Mana 38%. Nangari Slink, Nangari Shadow Fang. Nangari Slinker. Nangari Shadow Fang, Nangari Shadow Fang, Nangari Slinker, Nangari Slinker, Minion, Nangari Shadow Fang, Minion. Life 8, Mana 57, Mana 39%, Nangari Shadow Fang, Nangari Shadow Fang, Mana 40, Nangari Slinker, Nangari Shadow Fang, Nangari Shadow Fang, Mana 94%, Iron, Nangari Shadow Fang. Mana 60, Mana 37%, Mana 58%, Mana 8, Mana 56%, Mana 77%. Nangari Shadow Fang, Nangari Shadow Fang. Mana, Nangari Magus. Mana 89%. Left shoulder. Door. Nangari Spitter, Nangari Magus, Mana 5%, Nangari Magus, Mana 70%, Mana 92%, Nangari Thor, Cauterized Cenobite, Mana 62%, Thor, Bottom Action Button, Interact, Mana 3, Shard Executioner, Thor, Seer Traducer, Mana, Seer Traducer, Mana 3, Mana 24%, Shard Executioner, Seer Traducer 4. Bottom Action Button. Interact. Sparking Scorched Vicar. Mana 10%. Mana 30, Mana 3%, Seer Traducer. Mana, Seer Traducer. Mana 2%. Mana 23%, Shard Executioner. Mana 38%, Shard Executioner. Light 90, Mana 42%, Shard Executioner. Nangari Shadow Fang. Mana 85%, Nangari Spitter, Skeleton Corpse Axe. Mana 84%. Nangari Magus. Mana 38, Mana 12%, Skeleton Corpse Axe, Minion. Mana 6, Skeleton Corpse Axe, Minion. Light, Skeleton Corpse Axe, Minion, Skeleton Archer, Minion. Mana 91%. Hellbinder. Skeleton Corpse Bow, Minion. Skeleton Corpse Bow, Minion. Mana 50, Mana 21%, Mana 42%, Nangari Skeleton. Mana 55, Skeleton. Nangari Shadow Fang. Mana 36, Mana 12%, Mana 33%, Mana 54%. Mana 7, Nangari Shadow Fang. Mana 60, Nangari Magus, Nangari Magus. Mana 38%. Skeleton Corpse Bow. Mana 6, Skeleton Archer, Nangari Magus, Skeleton. Skeleton Archer, Skeleton Cat, Nangari Shadow Fang. Mana 16%, Nangari Spitter. Skeleton, Nangari Slinker. Mana Skeleton. Mana Skeleton Captain, Nangari Magus. Mana 41%. Nangari Magus. Mana 84%. Skeleton Captain. Mana 60, Mana 33%, Bloated Corpse. Mana 76, Bloated Corpse. Bottom Action Button. Interact. Mana 98%. Kaio Vashad. Dark Passageway. Bottom Action Button. Interact. Holy Decree. Zivuk. Masterworking. Improved Masterworking. Blacksmith Zivuk. Salvage. Directly in Blacksmith Zivuk. Salvage. Salvage or Transmog unlocked. Blacksmith.
Anything breaks, the forge is hot.
Blacksmith Zivuk. Salvage. Blacksmith Zivuk. Masterworking. Material cost. Blacksmith Zivuk. Forge equipment. Random mythic unique. Mythic unique crafted cache. Contains a random mythic unique item. Enabled. Smithy cache. Legendary Cache. Contains an assortment of Zivuk. Blacksmith. Character. Shopfin. Recipe learned. Shop conjure. Recipe learned. Conjure. Zivuk. Blacksmith. Zivuk. Salvage. Directly in inventory. Disabled. All junk. Common. Magic. Rare. All items. Holy Decree. Bottom action button. Interact. Dark Passageway. Bottom action. Dark Passageway. Bloated Corpse. Bloated Corpse. Nangari Slinker. Mana 41%, mana 62%, mana 83%. Skeleton Corpse, Skeleton Nangari Shadow Band. Mana 35, Skeleton Corpse Act, Skeleton Corpse Act, Skeleton. Nangari Shadow Band. Mana 17%, Skeleton Corpse Axe, Mana 83%. Skeleton Nangari Corpse Axe. Skeleton Corpse Axe. Mana 40%. Skeleton Archer. Nangari Mega. Skeleton Captain. Mana 99%. Nangari Magus. Weapon. Nangari Skip. Giant Bat. Nangari Magus. Mana 31%. Nangari Magus. Nangari Spitter. Skeleton Corpse Axe. Skeleton Corpse Axe. Mana 31. Skeleton Corpse Axe. Skeleton Captain. Nangari Sling. Skeleton Cap. Nangari Spitter. Minion. Nangari Shadow Band. Minion. Nangari Slinker. Minion. Mana 6. Shattering Nangari Magus. Mana 83%. Nangari Shadow Bang. Minion. Mana 62%. Mana 83%. Nangari Slinker. Minion. Life 78%. Struck. Cedars. Giant. Nangari Shadow Bang. Nangari Slinker. Minion. Mana 32%. Nangari Slinker. Nangari Magus. Mana 57. Mana 78%. Mana 99%. Mana 62. Mana 37. Skeleton Archer. Mana 5%. Mana 27%. Mana 47%. Mana 69%. Mana 90%. Giant Bat. Skeleton Archer. Giant Bat. Nangari Shadow. Skeleton Archer. Mana 16%. Skeleton Archer. Giant Bat. Nangari Magus. Mana 60%. Skeleton. Nangari Magus. Mana 61%. Nangari Magus. Mana Skeleton. Mana 99%. Nangari Magus. Nangari Magus. Nangari Spitter. Mana 100%. Nangari Magus. Mana 50. Giant Bat. Mana 95%. Skeleton Captain. Mana 37%. Skeleton. Mana 80%. Nangari Slinker. Nangari Shadow Band. Mana 7%. Nangari Shadow Band. Mana 23. Skeleton Cap. Skeleton. Mana 64. Nangari Slinker. Mana 52. Nangari Slinker. Mana 82%. Skeleton. Mana 50. Skeleton Archer. Skeleton. Mana 89%. Skeleton Archer. Skeleton Archer. Skeleton Corpse Axe. Nangari Slinker. Nangari Magus. Nangari Spitter. Nangari Magus. Nangari Spitter. Mana 81%. Nangari Shadow Fang. Skeleton. Nangari Shadow. Skeleton. Skeleton Corpse Axe. Mana 18%. Nangari Slinker. Nangari Skeleton. Mana 40. Mana 63. Nangari Shadow Band. Mana 83%. Nangari Shadow Fang, Nangari Skeleton, Nangari Slinker, Skeleton, Mana 61%, Skeleton Captain, Mana 82%, Skeleton, Nangari Slinker, Nangari Shadow Fang, Nangari Magus, Mana 40%, Skeleton Corpse Axe, Nangari Magus, Mana 86%, Nangari Spitter, Minion, Nangari Spitter, Minion, Skeleton Corpse, Nangari Slinker, Skeleton Corpse Axe, Life 96%, Nangari Slinker, Minion, Mana 50, Mana 28%, Nangari Slinker, Drifter and Nangari Shadow Fang, Mana 55%, Nangari Slinker, Mana 22%, Skeleton Corpse Axe, Nangari Magus, Nangari Slinker, Mana 87%, Character, Vigorous Event, Normal Nose, Nangari Shadow Fang, Nangari Slinker, Skeleton Captain, Skeleton Corpse Axe, Mana 100%, Skeleton Corpse Axe, Chest, Bottom Action Button, Interact, Giant Bat, Mana 67%, Mana 88%, Skeleton, Nangari Magus, Mana 85%, Skeleton, Mana 60%, Mana 53%, Nangari Slinker, Skeleton Corpse Axe, Nangari Spitter, Mana 42%, Giant Bat, Nangari Slinker, Life, Nangari Slinker, Life 100%, Skeleton, Mana's Life 88%, Skeleton Archer, Skeleton Archer, Mana 40%, Skeleton Corpse Axe, Mana 98%, Skeleton Nangari Shadow Fang, Mana 62, Mana 35%, Nangari Shadow Fang, Mana 70, Mana 98%, Nangari Shadow Fang, Skeleton Captain, Mana 85%, Giant, left shoulder button, right shoulder, left, Nangari Magus, Mana 30, Nangari Spitter, Nangari Magus, Nangari Spitter, Nangari Magus, Mana 59, Mana 80%, Mana 100%, Nangari Magus, Nangari Slinker, Mana 28%, Mana 48%, Skeleton Archer, Mana 60, Mana 36%, Nangari Magus, Mana 79%, Mana 100%. Nangari Magus, Mana 33%, Mana 56%, Mana 77%, left shoulder but Mana 100%. Left shoulder but weapon rack, bottom action button, interact, left shoulder, Nangari Slinker, Mana 62, Mana 84%, Nangari Slinker, Hellbinder, Life 70, Nangari Skeleton, Mana 28, Nangari Shadow Fang, Nangari Slinker, Skeleton Captain, Nangari Slinker, Minion, Nangari Shadow Fang, Minion, Mana 90%, Nangari Shadow, Skeleton Captain, Giant Bag. Mana 8%, Nangari Slinker, Nangari Spitter, Minion, Nangari Spitter, Skeleton Corpse Axe, Skeleton Corpse Axe, Nangari Skeleton Corpse Axe. Life at Nangari Slinker, Minion. Mana 9%, Mana 31%, Mana 53%, Mana 74, Mana 94%. Skeleton Archer. Skeleton Archer, Nangari Shadow Fang, Nangari Spitter, Giant Bag, Nangari Slinker, Nangari Magus, Nangari Magus, Nangari Magus, Mana 83%, Skeleton Archer, Mana 84%, Nangari Magus, Skeleton Archer, Mana 95%, Skeleton, Mana 40%, Nangari Magus, Nangari Magus, Skeleton Corpse Bow, Mana 18%, Mana 40%, Skeleton Archer, Mana 83%, Life 73%, Life 95%, Skeleton Captain, Nangari Magus, Mana 62, Mana 36%, Skeleton, Mana 80%, Containers, Bottom Action Button, Mana 100%, Nangari Shadow, Nangari Slinker, Nangari Slinker, Nangari Skeleton, Mana 85%, Containers, Bottom Action Button, Interact, Skeleton Corpse Axe, Skeleton Corpse Axe, Mana 86%, Skeleton, Mana 85%. Feeling well. Bottom action button. Interact. Shrouded exit. Nangari Depth Worker. Mana 62%. Mana 8, Life 100%. Mana 8%. Mana 29%. Mana 12, Life 8, Mana 85, Life Mana 54%. Mana 5%. Mana 27%. Life 91%. Mana 70%. Mana 57%. Mana 78%. Mana 99%. Paragon Ring. Manual. Drifter and Manual. Drifter. Ring. Thrust into the dark. Search for the way into the den with your allies. The den. Bottom action button. Interact. The den. Bottom action.
Mosia, then I remember it.
I took shelter from a monsoon here once.
Quest complete. Thrust into the dark. 740,541 XP. The den, raw hair. Bottom, the den. Waypoint unlocked, raw hair. And quad, you. The hand remembers, the den. Waypoint. Bottom action button. Interact.
I had less to lose then. But now, the fight's been brought.
Stash. Bottom, the unknown.
I'm more used to you as a mercenary, a shield for hire, if you will, than a smith. Though there's a chance you'll get both out of me. And my name still carries weight. The other mercenaries will be more likely to return if I am here. And you will need their help, my friend. You will never regret hiring one of the Pale Hand into your service.
Raw hair and quad, thank you, truly.
Friend.
Speak with raw hair. Quest complete. The hand remembers the blade. 100 and the den. Wait, left shoulder button. Right a path laid in blood. New. The hand remembers the blade. 1/1, Flare Jungle. Bottom action button. Pale hand and Apo, the den. Bottom Iru, baskets. Bottom action and quad, Iru. Bottom action button. Interact. Left shoulder, stash. Rings and amulet, cauterized scent, cauterized, corpse cylinder, sucker. Summary, corpse cylinder. Stormy frother, giant bat, giant bat, bloated collulator, frother, giant bat. You have reached your destination. Spider forest.
No.
Quilled eagle. Reward unlocked. Sucker. Quilled eagle. Sucker. Quilled eagle. 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 Death shore. A path laid in blood. Collulator. Father. Hatred spire. Mana father. Father. Collulator. Collulator. Mana 83%. Father. Mana 62%. Father. Mana 23%. Collulator. Mana 5%. Collulator. Father. Father. Mana Father. Mana 47%. Father. Mana 26. Mana 11%. Mana 32%. Mana 11%. Mana 32%. Mana 9%. Mana 30%. Father. Mana 51%. Father. Mana 70. Mana 93%. Collulator. Mana 62%. Mana 84%. Father. Mana 44%. Mana 12%. Mana 33%. Collulator. Mana 27%. Father. Mana 47. Mana 69%. Father. Mana 90%. Mana 60. Life 73%. Life mana 88%. Mana 60. Mana 33%. Mana 54%. Collulator. Mana 41%. Collulator. Mana 7%. Mana 29%. Life 84%. Life 66. Mana 7. Life 93%. Mana 62. Mana 35%. Mana 56%. Mana 30. Mana 1%. Mana 23%. Mana 44%. Discarded satchel. Mana 6. Mana 87%. Remains of the boatman. You and Athos, they seen this. Hiru. And Quat, Nirel was on her way to the Kuros docks.
The docks are northwest.
Unknowing survive. Quest complete. A path laid in blood. Containers. Bottom action. Covenant Apo. Left shoulder button. Right. Life 6. Quilled eagle. Life 4. Life 50. Life 67. Quilled eagle. Quilled eagle. Spiderling. Life 94%. Spiderling. Life 76%. Spiderling. Quilled eagle. Spider. Quilled eagle. Mana 86%. Life 75%. Chest. Bottom action button. Quilled eagle. Sucker. Quilled eagle. Life. Quilled eagle. Life 100%. Sucker. Glittering print. Spider. Quilled eagle. Damn soul. Bottom action button. Quilled eagle. Slayer jungle. You have Kuros docks.
I should ask around.
You have reached your destination. Kuros waypoint unlocked. Kuros docks. Stash. Bottom action button. Interact. Shasa. Bottom action button. Interact. Samad. Bottom action button. Interact.
The place is cursed.
Rimbo. Bottom action button. Interact. Unknown hollow and appos, dead body. Pinned underneath the grisly core. Investigate hollow pieces of hollow tissue. Bottom action button. Hollow tissue. The black eye core of investigate the clues 3/3. Speak with Iru. Ikuyak. Bottom action button. Yuha. Bottom action button. Interact Iru. Bottom and quad.
Hollows.
Speak with Iru.
This is the Kidbin, child. It protects us from the Hollows. In here, it's an archive of sorts.
Dusty tomes. Bottom at Madman and Appos, S archive. Bottom action.
Ugh. More of that foul stuff.
Please reconnect the controller of Ninja Hub 2650. Hollow corruption. Hollow corruption. Mana 62%, mana 83%. Ormus and Appos, Callum and this shat. Ormus and a time worn. Callum and Appos, S-Will, I-Core stained page. I-Core, this page details Mephisto.
Would you believe it was both?
Scribbled manus. This place was a sinking. Investigate the Madman and Appos, S archive. Correlator. Blocking correlator. Rock Walker. Life 8. Rock Walker. Rock Walker. Life 99%. Correlator. 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 Life 8. Life 1. Mana 19%. Blocking regurgitator. Rock Walker. Life 100%. Rock Walker. Mana 40. Rock Walker. Mana 37. Rock Walker. Rock Walker. Blocking correlator. Mana 42. Life 100%. Mana life 90%. Life 100%. Mana 60. Mana 42%. Mana 62%. Mana 82%. Snowy Rock Walker. Mana life 6. Mana 30. Life 83. Life 95%. Mana 6. Life 6. Life 83. Life 97%. Wretched Regurgitator. Wretched Regurgitator. Elite. Correlator. Mana 8. Correlator. Mana 20. Mana 12%. Correlator. Correlator. Mana 50. Block Correlator. Mana Correlator. Life 86%. Correlator. Life 96%. Mana 62%. Sandworn. Sandworn. Life 85. Mana 80. Life 85%. Life 90. Mana 62%. Mana 80. Life 58%. Life 62%. Life 75. Mana 60. Mana 35. Life 87. Mana 56%. Mana 30. Life 99%. Mana 31%. Mana 52%. Mana 74%. Mana 50. Mana 26%. Mana 47%. Lamison and Appos, S-Tome. Mana 90%. Ormus and Appos, Unknowing Survivors. Quest complete. Unknowing Kuros Docks. Bottom action button. In Kuros Docks, Madman and Appos, S archive. Bottom action button. Interact. Left shoulder. Toe Hill. Alk-Ein. Bottom action button. Interact. Player Jungle. Quilled Eagle. Barricade. Pestilent. Plague Wild. Plague Mag. Flesh Cultivator. Plague Maggot Young. Onacha Ika Burial. Zelen Rod Ruster, Elite. Zelen Rod Ruster, Elite. Pestilent. Life 100. Pestilent. Pestilent. Ragnar. Pestilent. Mana 49%. Mana 70. Mana 50. Mana 20%. Sucker. 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 Pestilent. Pestilent. Mana Pestilent. Zelen Rod Ruster. Sucker. Mana Sucker. Mana 39. Pestilent. Mana 6. Sucker. Mana 49%. Sucker. Mana 7. Pestilent. Mana 90%. Sucker. mana 60, mana 40, life 99%, mana 40, mana 65%, flesh cultivator, mana 61%, grapnel, life 90, Zolan, grapnel, life 70, grapnel, life 100%, grapnel, net grapnel, mana 20, Zolan Rod Ruster, delete. Life 15, mana 9, flesh, pestilent, flesh cultivator, prop chest, net chest, bottom action button, mana net correlator, frogger, life 100%, correlate, correlator, malice, mana 83%, flesh, malice, life 89%, life 100, life 80, malice, life 56, pestilent, life mana 8, propagator, life 4, life 51, life 6, life pestilent, mana 87, flesh cultivator, life 70, life 42%, flesh cultivator, flesh cultivator, mana 30, mana 54%, Zolan Rod Ruster, elite. Mana 98%, mana 60, mana 33%, mana 22%, mana 43%, mana 64%, Poison Cauldron, mana 85%. You have reached your destination. Mana 40, mana 18%. Containers. Bottom action button. Interact. Mana 61, mana 82%. Poison Cauldron. Mana 30, mana 3%. Mana 24%. Mana 45 per player. Mana 89% player. Blue. Bottom act player. Life 95%. Player. Life 74 player. Life 64, life 51, life 30, life. You have died. You will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive at checkpoint. Player jungle. Life 100%. Plague Maggot Young, Grapnel, mana 79, Grapnel, mana 30, Wildwood, Plague Maggot Young, Plague Maggot, Grapnel, Wildwood, Net Grapnel, Net Wildwood, life 97%, Wildwood, Onacha Ika Burial. You have reached Iru and Quad. And Quad, that spirit knew.
You should consider
reaching through the veil. Quest complete. Reaching through the veil. A flickering light. Nick Wanderer and left shoulder. Campaign bottom act. Reaching through the veil. 3/5. Flesh cultivator. Containers. Flesh cultivator. Flesh cult. Pestilent. Player. Pestilent. Life 95%. Container. Plague Maggot Young. Life 80, Plague Maggot Young. Plague Maggot Young. Life 100%. Plague Maggot, Grapnel, Plague Maggot, Grapnel. Mana 65%, Pestilent. Mana 50, Pestilent. Mana 90, Grapnel, Propagator. Mana 30, Propagator, Plague Maggot. Life 100, Plague Maggot, Propagator. Mana 54%. Wildwood. Plague Maggot. Wildwood. Net containers. Life 80. Plague Maggot. Life 97%. Wildwood. Mana 60. Mana 34%. Mana 55%. Oblivion and Apos. SF. Plague Maggot Young. Mana 6. Plague Maggot. Mana 86%. Damn Soul. Bottom action. Plague Maggot Young. Mana 64. Plague Maggot. Mana 86%.
Join me.
You have reached your destination, Iru. And Quad. A flickering light. Speak with Iru near Travinkle. Containers. Bottom action button. Interact. Hatred infected spider host. Mana 83%. Hatred infected spider host. Mana 80 correlator. Mana 70% hatred infected spider. Mana 91%. Iru, and Quad, what are you?
I'll need to tell
Ask Iru to start. Frogger. Malice, trade, hollow access. Pull you later. Mana 30, mana 52%, mana 73%, Frogger. Mana 30, Hatred Infected Spider Hose, Hatred Infected Spider Hose. Hatred Infected Spider Hose, Hatred Infected Spider Hose, Pull you later. Hatred Infected Spider. Mana 85%. Hatred and pull you later. Pull you later. Pull Hatred Infected Spider. Pull Hatred Infected Spider. Hatred Infected Spider. Pull you later. Hatred Infected Spider. Mana 95%. Pull you later. Hatred Infected Spider. Hatred in Iru. Bottom at Iru. Hatred infected spider. Frogger. Languisher. Hollow access. Full hollow access. Frogger. Languisher. Mana 81%. Full Languisher. Mana 33%. Languisher. Correlator. Correlator. Mana 98%. Languisher. Correlator. Life 100%. Hollow Abscess. Travinkle.
Stay close.
Life 90%. Hollow Abscess. Hollow Abscess. Mana 84%. Hollow Abscess. Correlator. 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 Defeat the Ant Crusher. Crusher. Correlator. Mana 31%. Mana 51. Correlator. Crusher. Net Crusher. Correlator. Mana Crusher. Correlator. Mana 84%. Life 90%. Crusher. Mana 62%. With Hellbinder. Correlator. Mana 80. Correlator. Net Crusher. Crusher. Mana 83%. Correlator. Correlator. Crusher. Hellbinder. Life 64. Frother. Life 91%. Hellbinder. Disseminator. Mana. Life 98%. Hellbinder. Right action button. To jump. Mana 79. Disseminator. Mana 100%. Hellbinder. Mana 62%. Frother. Mana 83%. Crusher. Rock Walker. Mana 39%. Frother. Mana Frother. Mana Frother. Life Frother. Mana 10%. Frother. Mana 53%. Mana 75. Hellbinder. Mana Nut Regurgitator. Life 97%. Hellbinder. Frother. Zister Praymaker. Frother. Mana 62%. Mana 83%. Infector. Right action button. Hellbinder. Disseminate. Frother. Zister Playmaker. Hellbinder. Life 100%. Right act. Disseminator. 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 Mana 6. Disseminator. Disseminator. Infector. Disseminator. Mana 99. Hellbinder. Mana 60. Infector. Mana 94%. Infect Hellbinder. Hellbinder. Regurgitator. Mana 85%. Correlator. Correlator. Disseminator. Correlator. Correlator. Hellbind. Correlator. Life 88%. Correlator. Disseminator. Life 65%. Correlator. Life 90. Correlator. Life 100%. Disseminator. Zister Praymaker. Disseminator. Mana 84%. Disseminator. Mana 62%. Regurgitator. Mana 84%. Hellbinder. Mana 60. Mana 30. Mana 3%. Mana 24%. Hellbinder. Mana 40. Hellbinder. Mana 60. Zister Praymaker. Mana 50. Mana 39%. Mana 60%. Mana 31%. Mana 52%. Hellbinder. Mana 40. Mana 16%. Hellbinder. Life 80. Zister Praymaker. Life. Mana 58%. Mana 79%. Mana 100%. Hellbinder. 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 Mana 6. Mana 84%. Rock Walker. Rock Walker. Rock Walker. Rock Walker. Hellbinder. Life 90. Hellbinder. Mana 56%. Full Hellbinder. Mana 99%. Regurgitator. Mana 6. Mana 30. Mana 11%. Mana 32%. Disseminator. Mana 50. Mana 75%. Disseminator. Mana 96%. Correlator. Life 80. Correlator. Life 100%. Correlate. Correlator. Zister Praymaker. Regurgitator. 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 Hellbinder. Disseminator. Life 100%. Hellbinder. Mana 85. Hellbinder. Life 100%. Regurgitator. Life 63%. Life 79. Life 93%. Regurgitator. Hellbinder. Mana 30. Regurgitator. Net Regurgitator. Mana 4%. Disseminator. Mana 20. Regurgitator. Disseminator. Hellbinder. Mana 40. Disseminator. Mana 38%. Mana 14%. Disseminator. Mana 30. Mana 57%. Mana 79%. Hellbinder. Mana 99%. Disseminate. Disseminator. Disseminate. Disseminator. 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 Right action button. Disseminate. Hellbinder. Disseminator. Life 80%. Coagulator. Coagulator. Hellbinder. Life 81%. Life 9. Mana 62%. Mana 21. Mana 42%. Mana 15%. Mana 36%. Mana 21%. Regurgitator. Regurgitator. Mana 34. Disseminate. Regurgitator. Mana 60. Mana 42%. Mana 62%. Mana 49%. Mana 70%. Hellbinder. Mana 30%. Disseminator. Rock Walker. Mana 61%. Rock Walker. Mana 6. Mana 30. Mana 10%. Rock Walker. Mana 55%. Mana 76%. Mana 60%. Mana 82%. Coagulator. 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 Regurgitator. Life 82%. Regurgitator. Life 100%. Life 90%. Coagulator. Coagulator. Infector. Disseminator. Regurgitator. Mana 96%. Infector. Coagulator. Mana. Coagulator. Coagulator. Disseminator. Coagulator. Life 85. Infector. Infector. Mana. Coagulator. Mana 56%. Infector. Mana 7. Infector. Mana 90. Crusher. Mana 30. Mana 11%. Hellbinder. Mana 30. Mana 19%. Mana 40%. Mana 60. Mana 82%. Mana 30. Crusher. Mana 13. Crusher. Mana 33. Crusher. Mana 31%. Mana 54. Mana 75%. Mana 96%. Crusher. Mana 30. Hellbinder. Mana 5. Mana 26%. Crusher. Mana 47. Mana 68%. Crusher. Mana Crusher. Life 81%. Crusher. Binding Succubus. Mana 60. Binding Succubus. Hellbinder. Life 80. Mana 62%. Mana 84%. Life 98%. Kaio Vashad. Travinkle. Bottom action button. Interact. Holy Decree. Holy Zivuk. Blacksmith. Blacksmith. Zivuk. Repair. Item. Blacksmith. Zivuk. Salvage. All items. Aspect unlocked. Character. Conjure rate. Recipe learned. Chair. Holy Decree. Bottom action button. Interact. Travinkle. Bottom action. Travinkle. Crusher. Binding Succubus. Mana 39%. Crusher. Mana 30. Mana 53%. Hellbinder. mana 60, Hellbinder, mana 12%, Hellbinder, mana 30, mana 53%, mana 74, mana 95, mana 60, mana 33%, Hellbinder, mana 18 per Hellbinder, mana 2 per Hellbinder, mana 45, mana 66%, mana 87%. Blue. And quad.
We'll need to spread.
And quad, what is this? Right action button. To climb down. Right action button. Flex succubus. With flesh thresher. Flex succubus. Mana 6, mana 83%. Succubus. Mana 60, mana 33%. Mana 54%. With mana 75, tactician. Options button to view the pair of mana 96%. Pullulator, minion, pullulator, minion, mana pullulator, minion, mana 99%, pullulator, minion, life 100 per pullulator, minion, mana 30%, pullulator, minion, pullulator, minion, the pullulator, minion, mana pullulator, minion, pullulator, minion, mana 2%, pullulator, minion, mana 20, pullulator, minion, life 100%, pullulator, minion, mana 51%, mirroring father, belief, pullulator, minion, pullulator, minion, mana 76, pullulator, minion, father, pullulator, mana 83%, father, popular father, mana 85%, father, life 100%, mana 6, mana 30, mana not father, mana life 99, life 8, mana 50 per life 1, life 97, mana 93%, life 9, mana 30, mana 9%, mana 30%, mana 51%, mana 72%, mana 50, mana 30%, mana 2, life 87 per, mana 24%, mana 45%, mana 66%, pullulator, mana 9%, life 85%, pullulator, mana 75%, mana 96%, mana 62%, mana 84%. Vashad, Travinkle, bottom action button, interact. Holy Decree, Zivuk, Blacksmith, Chair, Holy Decree, bottom action button, interact. Vajan, bottom action button, interact. Travinkle, bottom action button. The dazed status effect prevents enemies from attacking or using skills for a short. Travinkle, Drifter and Drifter, Oppressor, Brother, mana 62%, Succubus, Oppressor, you have reached your destination, mana Annihilator, mana Ancient Brazier, Oppressor, mana 20, Oppressor, mana 41%, Pullulator, mana 25%, Pullulator, Languisher, Pullulator, mana 62 per, mana 80, Bioken, life Languisher, Annihilator, Soul Burner, life 100, Annihilator, mana, life 82, life 6, Annihilator, life 78%, Annihilator, mana 6, Annihilator, life 56, life Pullulator, Bloodthirsty Oppressor, mana 50, Formulator, mana 45, Frogger, Life, Soul Burner, mana 40, Frogger, mana 31%, mana 52, mana 23%, Hollow Access, Life Knight, mana 19%, Hollow Access, Malice, mana 11%, mana 34%, Succubus, mana 55, mana 70, life 80, mana 6, life 80, mana 80, Formulator, mana 27%, mana 1%, Formulator, mana 45%, mana life 9, mana life 77%, mana 27%, mana 14%, mana 42%, life, mana 63%, mana 25%, mana 4%, mana 25, life 9, life, mana 50, life 63, mana 76, life 80%, life 90, mana 60, mana 33%, mana 54%, mana 75%, mana 96%. Mana 62%, mana 35%, life 80%, life 92%, mana 78, mana 50%, mana 71%, mana 50, mana 26%, mana 53%, mana life 80, life 91%, mana 73%, mana 95%, mana 62, life 78%, mana 50, life 90%, mana 21%, life 100%, mana 60, life 80%, mana 86, life 90, mana 60, mana life 79%, mana 54%, normal no, life 95%, mana 81%. Mana 40, mana 40, life 81%, mana 35%, life, mana 56%, mana 77, mana 98%, mana 62%, mana 85%. Available, normal, no mercenary hired. Visit the den to hire a mercenary. No teleport confirmation. Damage over time effects do not have random damage variance and cannot critic the den. Character, Lion and Appos, Travinkle. You have Ancient Brazier. Bottom action button. Interact. Soul Burner. Mana 62%, mana 39%. Soul Burner. Mana 81%. Right action button. To jump. Right Flash Thresher. Net mana 20%. Flash Thresher. Oppressor. Hatred infected bones. Hatred infected bones. Hatred infected bones. Hatred infected oppressor. Mana 11, mana 34%. Oppressor. Hatred infected bones. Hatred infected bones. Hatred infected bones. Oppressor. Mana 32%. Mana 57. Hatred infected bones. Mana 99%. Formulator. Mana 30. Mana 3%. Formulator. Mana 43%. Frogger. Mana 60. Mana 50. Violfen. Mana 20. Formulator. Minion. Mana 62. Formulator. Balrog. Mana 50. Balrog. Mana 70. Frogger. Mana 93%. Balrog. Mana 62. Crusher. Formulator. Minion. Frogger. Mana. Balrog. Mana 6%. Formulator. Minion. Balrog. Mana 20. Mana 41%. Succubus. Frogger. Mana 4. Violfen. Formulator. Minion. Life 100. Frogger. Formulator. Minion. Formulator. Minion. Formulator. Balrog. Mana 39%. Succubus. Mana 59. Succubus. Mana 4. Mana. Succubus. Balrog. Frogger. Windy Frogger. Life 50. Life Balrog. Scorching Frog, Fulminator, Minion, Balrog, mana 21%, mana 43 for Frogger, Frogger, mana 84%, Frogger, Paragon 30, Frogger, Crusher, Fulminator, Minion, mana 3, Frogger, mana 81%, Fulminator, mana 45, Fulminator, Life 80, mana 50, Crusher, mana 37, Frogger, mana 58%, Frogger, Calculator Frogger, Elite, Frogger, Fulminator, Life 91%, Fulminator, mana 5%, Frogger, mana 26%, Frogger, mana 48, mana 69, Fulminator, mana 6, Fulminator, mana 92%, mana 62%, mana 80, mana 50, mana 21%, mana 43%, mana 26%, Fulminator, mana 40, mana 30%, mana 2%, Frogger, mana 25, Fulminator, mana 40, Frogger, mana 6, Scorching Frogger, Elite, mana 90%, Calculator Frogger, mana 6, mana 33%, mana 54%, Frogger, mana 59, mana 32%, mana 53%, mana 75%, Fulminator, mana 49%, mana 70%, Fulminator, mana 14%, mana 36%, mana 58%, mana 79%, left shoulder but mana 100%. Fulminator, mana 60, mana 84%, Fulminator, Flesh Thresher, mana 85%, Fulminator, mana 78%, mana 99%, Flesh Thresher, mana 62%, Fulminator, mana 14%, Vilepent, mana 3%, mana 24%, Vilepent, Fulminator, Vilepent, mana 80%, Fulminator, mana 62%, Fulminator, mana Frogger, mana 84%, mana 53%, Frogger, mana 21, mana 43 for Fulminator, Frogger, mana 80%, you have reached your destination. Fulminator, mana 6, Malice, mana 83%, Ancient Brazier, bottom action, Ancient Brazier, Fulminator, mana Ancient Brazier, bottom action button, mana 53%, Fulminator, Ancient Fulminator, Frogger, mana Fulminator, Lingering Malice, mana 85%, Fulminator, mana 50, Ancient Brazier, Malice, mana 98%, Fulminator, mana 83%, Oppressor, Oppressor, mana 34%, Net Oppressor, mana 23%, Ancient Brazier, bottom action button, Interact, mana 89%, Malice, mana 60, Malice, mana 61%, mana 83%, Malice, mana 84%, Fulminator, mana 62%, Fulminator, mana 84%, Fulminator, mana 60, mana 37%, mana 14%, mana 35%, mana 50, mana 25%, mana 46%, mana 67%, mana 88%, mana 60, mana 37%, mana 57%, mana 30, mana 4%, mana 25%, mana 47%, mana 8%, mana 30%, mana 51%, mana 38%, mana 23%, mana 2%, mana 23%, mana 45%, mana 66%, mana 95, mana 60, mana 30, mana 3%, mana 24%, mana 12%, mana 32%, mana 53%, mana 75%, mana 50, mana 26%, mana 47, mana 68%, mana 98%, mana 62%, mana 84%, mana 62%, mana 84%, correlator, mana correlator, mana 8 correlator, mana 60%, mana 82%, mana 30, mana 12%, mana 33, mana 4%, mana 25%, mana 46%, mana 23%, mana 44%, mana 64%, mana 86%, winter, options button to left shoulder but chapter, the wound heals, the pain lingered, feature unlock, chapter, the wound heals, the pain lingers quest 6/10, campaign. Right action button. Right action button. To jump. Flesh thresher. Left shoulder button. Right action button. Flesh thresher. Flesh thresher. Mana 87%. Father. Malice. Correlator. Mana. Correlator. Net succubus. Minion. Succubus. Minion. Mana succubus. Minion. Succubus. Minion. Mana 20%. Flesh thresher. Minion. Mana 40. Mana 70. Mana 91%. Regurgitator. Regurgitator. Mana. You have reached your destination. Ancient Brazier. Mana 94%. Flesh Thresher. Disseminator. Hatred Infected Bone. Flesh Thresher. Minion. Frother. Life Infector. Life 100%. Biofan. Minion. Hatred Infected Bones. Hatred Infected Bones. Mana 86%. Correlator. Afflict Biru. Bottom and quad.
Let's be honest with
Speak with the heart. Quest complete. A flickering light. Do rants of hate. Bottom action button. Interact. Travinkle. Bottom action button. Interact. Crusher. Correlator. Menace. Crusher. Frother. Crusher. Mana 87%. Crusher. Frother. Mana 58%. Mana 78%. Mana 100%. Biofan. Mana 45. Mana 25%. Crusher. Mana 40%. Crusher. Mana 4%. Mana 3%. Containers. Mana Crusher. Mana 45. Containers. Mana 60. Containers. Bottom action button. Mana 87%. Crusher. Mana 62. Mana 84%. Crusher. Correlator. Succubus. Frother. Succubus. Mana Frother. Mana 17. Frother. Life 99. Succubus. Mana 20. Frother. Succubus. Frother. Mana 10. Frother. Mana 30%. Mana 1%. Frother. Mana 22. Mana 43%. Mana 64%. Frother. Mana 26. Mana 48%. Succubus. Mana 49. Mana 21%. Mana 43%. Mana 64%. Mana 86%. Flesh Thresher. Crusher. Minion. Mana 50%. Hellbinder. Mana Life 100%. Bioflame. Crusher. Mana 11. Crusher. Minion. Frother. Mana 5. Crusher. Mana 1%. Bioflame. Minion. Crusher. Mana 43. Crusher. Crusher. Minion. Life 1. Mana 60. Mana 30. Mana 8%. Crusher. Minion. Crusher. Minion. Crusher. Minion. Mana 40. Biofan. Minion. Biofan. Minion. Biofan. Minion. Biofan. Minion. Mana 83%. Mana 60. Mana 30. Mana 10%. Enchant. Mana 31. Gnarled Stab. Mana 53. Mana 75%. Flesh Thresher. Mana's Flesh Thresher. Mana Containers. Frother. Mana 99%. Frother. Mana 60. Mana 30. Mana 54%. Frother. Mana Succubus. Mana 96%. Succubus. Mana 62%. Biofan. Mana Succubus. Frother. Succubus. Mana 28%. Mana 49%. Frother. Mana 92%. Crusher. Succubus. Mana 62. Mana 84%. Succubus. Paragon 40. Correlator. Mana 83%. Correlator. Crusher. Mana 83%. Mana 60. Mana 37%. Mana 5%. Mana 26%. Crusher. Mana 72%. Mana 95%. Flesh Thresher. Frother. Fulgurator. Fulgurator. Frother. Mana 97%. Fulgurator. Fulgurator. Minion. Fulgurator. Minion. Mana 76%. Mana 97%. Fulgurator. Mana 62%. Fulgurator. Mana 3%. Fulgurator. Fulgurator. Minion. Mana 90%. Oppressor. Oppressor. Mana 62%. Mana 18. Mana 15. Hellbinder. Mana 57%. Mana 7. Mana 40. Mana 17%. Mana 4%. Life 67%, mana 46%, mana 6, life 79, mana 90%, mana 30, mana 5%, mana 26%, mana 47%, mana 68%, mana 89%. Left shoulder. Containers. Fulgurator. Mana 62%, Fulgurator. Mana 8, Fulgurator. Mana 75, mana 97%. Fulgurator. Mana 3, Fulgurator. Mana 5, Fulgurator. Fulgurator. Mana Fulgurator. Mana 25%, mana 48%. Guilefend. Mana 60, Crusher. Oppressor. Succubus. Fulgurator. Crusher. Crusher. Oppressor. Succubus. Succubus. Guilefend. Succubus. Guilefend. Mana 1, Guilefend. Mana 20, mana Guilefend. Mana 10%. Guilefend. Succubus. Succubus. Frother. Mana 1, Frother. Mana Guilefend. Mana 60, Guilefend. Mana 12, mana 33, Succubus. Mana 30, mana 56, mana 77, mana 97%. Flesh Thresher, mana 76%, mana 98%. Containers. Containers. Bottom action button. Interact. Wages of Sin. The Heart of Durance of Hate. Sealed door. Bottom action button. Wages of Sin. Survive the hollow assault. Frother. Fulgurator. Mana 83%. Frother. Mana 62%. Fulgurator. Mana 84%. Fulgurator. Frother. Mana 60, mana 40, mana 12%. Fulgurator. Frother. Mana 83%. Fulgurator. Frother. Frother. Mana 60, mana 33%. Frother. Mana 54. Frother. Mana 75. Frother. Mana 96%. Vesicator. Mana 64%. Mana 86%. Mana 60. Mana 33%. Mana 54%. Fetid Crawler. Mana Fetid Crawler. Mana Fetid Crawler. Fetid Crawler. Mana 4. Fetid Crawler. Life 100. Mana 60. Life 1. Mana 82%. Life 100%. Vesicator. Life 100%. Mana 60. Mana 42. Mana 63%. Mana 84%. Mana 60. Mana 42. Mana 12%. Mana 2%. Mana 23%. Vesicator. Mana 4. Mana 6. Mana 30. Mana 9%. Fetid Crawler. Mana 49. Fetid Crawler. Mana Fetid Crawler. Mana 77%. Mana 100%. Fetid Crawler. Life 1. Life 100. Life 1. Mana 60. Mana 33%. Mana 54%. Mana 40. Fetid Crawler. Life Knight Regurgitator. 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 Mana 45%. Regurgitator. Life 92. Mana 92%. Regurgitator. Regurgitator. Mana 39. Mana 62. Mana 80. Mana 50. Mana 27%. Mana 49%. Mana 70%. Regurgitator. Mana 91%. Life set regurgitator. Mana 63%. Mana 85%. Regurgitator. Regurgitator. Mana 56%. Regurgitator. Mana 7. Mana 60. Mana 30. Fetid crawler. Fetid crawler. Mana 20. Regurgitator. Mana 50. Desiccator. Fetid crawler. Mana 92%. Fetid crawler. Fetid regurgitator. Regurgitator. Life 100%. Regurgitator. Regurgitator. Mana 83%. Fetid crawler. Fetid crawler. Mana 6. Fetid regurgitator. Regurgitator. Life 100%. Desiccator. Mana 62%. Fetid crawler. Mana 8. Fetid crawler. Mana 53%. Fetid crawler. Mana fetid crawler. Fetid crawler. Mana 70. Fetid crawler. Fetid crawler. Mana 61%. Mana 84%. Regurgitator. Life 70. Life mana 62%. Mana 8. Mana 50. Life 80. Life 100%. Mana 43. Regurgitator. Mana 30. Life 8. Life 100. Regurgitator. Life 1. Regurgitator. Mana 50. Mana 71%. Regurgitator. Life 8. Life 98%. Regurgitator. Mana 60. Regurgitator. Mana regurgitator. Net regurgitator. Mana 100%. Fetid crawler. Regurgitate. Fetid crawler. Life 88%. Regurgitator. Regurgitator. Mana fetid crawler. Life 100%. Regurgitate. Regurgitator. 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 Mana regurgitator. Desiccator. Life 8. Life 96%. Regurgitator. Mana 30. Mana 14%. Life 94. Regurgitator. Regurgitator. Life 1. Regurgitator. Mana regurgitator. Fetid regurgitator. Life 6. Life 94%. Fetid crawler. Regurgitator. Mana 87%. Fetid crawler. Life 6. Regurgitator. Life regurgitator. Life 1. Mana 100%. Regurgitator. Regurgitator. Mana regurgitator. Mana 31%. Regurgitator. Mana 50. Regurgitator. Life desiccator. Mana 90. Regurgitator. Regurgitator. Life 98%. Regurgitator. Mana 39%. Regurgitator. Mana 84%. Regurgitator. Life 8. Life fetid crawler. Fetid crawler. Regurgitator. Regurgitator. Man regurgitator. Mana fit regurgitator. Mana 60. Fetid crawler. Fetid crawler. Mana 86%. Fetid crawler. Life 91%. Fetid crawler. Mana regurgitator. Mana 84%. Fetid regurgitator. Regurgitator. Mana 60. Regurgitator. Mana 84%. Regurgitator. Mana 85%. Regurgitator. Reward unlocked. Challenge. Reward. Hollow. Boost. Player titles. Mana 50. Fetid crawler. Life. Mana fetid crawler. Mana 46. Mana 67. Fetid crawler. Regurgitator. Life 75%. Regurgitator. Desiccator. Regurgitator. Mana 83%. Fetid crawler. Life regurgitator. Life 100%. Fetid crawler. Light fetid crawler. Fetid crawler. Net fetid crawler. Fetid crawler. Fetid crawler. Regurgitator. Light mana 45 per fetid crawler. Fetid crawler. Regurgitator. Regurgitator. Mana fetid crawler. Mana regurgitator. Fetid crawler. Fetid crawler. Regurgitator. Light 1 fetid crawler. Fetid crawler. Light 100 fetid crawler. Regurgitator. Fetid crawler. Mana 84%. Regurgitator. Fetid crawler. Fetid crawler. Regurgitator. Life 73%. Coagulator. Life 1 regurgitator. Mana 62%. Coagulator.
Only she can unmake her prison. Seek Abulan, for he has strength to lend her.
Mana 100%. Tradinkle. Bottom action button. Interact. Speak with Iru outside Durance of Hate. Strider's pants. Manual. Mana 62%. Mana 84%. Mana 60. Mana 30. Mana 8%. Mana 29%. Mana 50%. Tradinkle. Bottom action button. Interact. Mana 70. Mana 100%. And quad. That.
Who else?
Speak with Iru Paragon 41. Takurost. New. The Heart of Olrock. Left shoulder button. Right shoulder button. Hatred Disseminator, Infector, Hollow Defilement, Elite. Subject Bot, Flesh Thresher. The Grand Causeway. Regurgitator. Pestilent Host. Skittering Abomination. Regurgitator. You have Upper Kurost. But you have reached your destination. To Kurost. Search Kurost Bazaar. Waypoint unlocked. Huari. And quad.
Eru sent me.
Madman. Crap. Waypoint on Kurost Bazaar. To Kurost. 1/1. Quest complete. To Kurost. Kurost reaches. Madman, crowned. Speak with Ormus in the council chambers. You have reached your destination.
And that's what I intend to do.
Oh? Eru speaks with the great Akarat? How novel.
I'm being serious, Ormus.
Ormus. The and quad, I'm
who are you?
And Quat, why do you speak? Kurost reaches.
Pale? What's wrong?
Iru. Bottom action but and Quat, thank. Bottom action button select.
Spirit and Spirit-born leave the town together, bonded for life. The Spirit will never be lonely again, never hurt another soul. The town is saved.
Madman, crowned. Speak with Iru.
Tata is bonded with death. He can never return home. Never will.
Iru. And Quat, why are you telling me this?
You saved.
Speak with Iru.
The other city.
Fundament of Faith. New. Kurost, Madman, crown. Quest complete. Madman, crown. Sucker, sucker. Steaming swarm. Chest. Shambling corpse. Loaded corpse event. Mana 80%, Mana 100%. Barrel. Shambling. Plague maggot. Loaded. Plague. Steaming swarm. Plague maggot. Shambling corpse. Plague maggot. Sucker. Plague maggot. Plague maggot. Sucker. Loaded corpse event. Mana 50. Mana 81%. Loaded. Shambling corpse. Shambling corpse. Life 60. Shambling corpse. Steaming swarm. Shambling corpse. Barrels. Life. Plague maggot. Life 94%. Steaming. Plague maggot. Life 100. Steaming swarm. Plague maggot. Life 100%. Bloated corpse effect. Crate. Sucker. Life 82%. Corpse cylinder. Life 100%. Corpse. Steaming swarm. Life 8. Sucker. Steaming swarm. Steaming swarm. Sucker. Life 100%. Steaming swarm. Steaming swarm. Plague maggot. Life 80. Life. Steaming swarm. Life 30. Life 48. Plague maggot. Plague maggot. Life. Plague maggot. Sucker. Plague maggot down. Plague maggot. Steaming swarm. Life 100%. Plague maggot. Life 9. Plague maggot young. Plague maggot. Steaming swarm. Life 56%. Steaming swarm. Life 6. Shambling corpse. Life. Steaming swarm. Shambling corpse. Mana 98%. Corpse cylinder. Plague maggot. Corpse cylinder. Life 100%. Shambling corpse. Shambling corpse. Shambling corpse. Plague maggot. Steaming. Plague maggot. Minion. Life. Plague maggot. Sucker. Rogue. Steaming swarm. Sucker. Mana 100%. Life barrels. Life 100%. Corpse steaming swarm. Plague maggot. Life 79. Life 68%. Sucker. Life 68%. Plague maggot. Life 94%. Sucker. Life 8. Sucker. Mana. Shambling corpse. Mana 97%. Crates. Bottom action. Plague. Shambling corpse. Crate. Steaming swarm. Stormy sucker. Life. Scorching sucker. Mana 91%. Bloated healing well. Bottom action button. Interact. Forgotten chamber. Fundament of Faith. Ancient mosaic. This must be the mural or place bottom piece of mosaic. Bottom action button. Interact. Piece of mosaic. Bottom action button. Interact. Place bottom piece of mosaic. Loaded corpse event. Awoken dead. Mana 60. Mana 37%. Loaded corpse event. Mana 80%. Mana 100. Life 80. Loaded corpse event. Shambling corpse. Life 100. Ardald. Shambling corpse. Mana 61%. Shambling corpse. Mana 83%. Shambling corpse. Mana 37%. Loaded corpse event. Shambling corpse. Life 100%. Loaded Shambling Quartz. Mana 37. Shambling Quartz. Shambling Quartz. Shambling Quartz. Shambling Quartz. Shambling Quartz. Mana 41%. Bardolph Craymaker. Mana 20. Shambling Quartz. Bardolph Craymaker. Shambling Quartz. Mana 48%. Loaded Quartz Ethan. Loaded Quartz Ethan. Mana 91%. Loaded Quartz Ethan. Loaded Quartz Ethan. Shambling Quartz. Mana 56%. Mana Shambling Quartz. Loaded Quartz. Shambling Quartz. Mana 4%. Mana Shambling Quartz. Shambling Quartz. Light Shambling Quartz. Shambling Quartz. Shambling Quartz. Shambling Quartz. Mana 9. Shambling Quartz. Shambling Quartz. Shambling Quartz. Shambling Quartz. Mana 89%. Loaded Quartz. Shambling Quartz. Light Loaded Quartz Ethan. Shambling Quartz. Mana 30. Light 8. Shambling Quartz. Mana 75. Shambling Quartz. Mana 85. Shambling Quartz. Light 100 per Shambling Quartz. Loaded Quartz. Shambling Quartz. Loaded Quartz Ethan. Light 100%. Shambling Quartz. Loaded Quartz Ethan. Light Shambling Quartz. Light 100%. Shambling Quartz. Mana 62%. Mana 83. Shambling Quartz. Shambling Quartz. Mana 84%. Shambling Quartz. Loaded Quartz. Shambling 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 Quartz. Mana Light Mana 91. Loaded Quartz Ethan. Mana 10. Mana 3. Light 98%. Loaded Quartz Ethan. Light Loaded Quartz. Shambling Quartz. Loaded Quartz Ethan. Shambling Loaded Quartz Ethan. Shambling Quartz. Shambling Quartz. Shambling Quartz. Shambling Quartz. Light 100%. Shambling Quartz. Loaded Quartz Ethan. Loaded Quartz Ethan. Loaded Quartz. Shambling Quartz. Shambling Quartz. Shambling Quartz. Shambling Quartz. Shambling Quartz. Light Shambling Quartz. Mana 83%. Shambling Quartz. Loaded Quartz Ethan. Mana 60. Mana 39%. Mana 60%. Loaded Quartz Ethan. Mana 81%. Loaded Quartz Ethan. Loaded Quartz Ethan. Mana 60. Mana 37%. Ring. Shambling Quartz. Shambling Quartz. Shambling Quartz. Loaded Quartz Ethan. Mana 24%. Shambling Quartz. 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 Mana 20. Life 7. Shambling Quartz. Shambling Quartz. Life 7. Awoken Dead. Life 9. Mana 76%. Loaded Quartz Ethan. Mana 39%. Loaded Quartz Ethan. Mana 61. Loaded Quartz Ethan. Mana 19%. Mana 40%. Mana 61%. Mana 82%. Shambling Quartz. Mana 64. Shambling Quartz. Mana 41%. Shambling Quartz. Shambling Quartz. Loaded Quartz Ethan. Loaded Quartz. Shambling Quartz. Shambling Quartz. Mana 100 per Shambling Quartz. Loaded Quartz Ethan. Mana Loaded Quartz Ethan. Shambling Quartz. Life 99%. Shambling Quartz. Shambling Quartz. Mana 62%. Shambling Quartz. Mana 84%. Life 100%. Loaded Quartz Ethan. Shambling Quartz. Mana 85%. Shambling Quartz. Life 1. Shambling Quartz. Life 96. Shambling Quartz. Shambling Quartz. Loaded Quartz Ethan. Life 100%. Shambling Quartz. Loaded Quartz Ethan. Life 100. Mana 83%. Loaded Quartz Ethan. Mana 6. Loaded Quartz Ethan. Mana 85%. Shambling Quartz. Shambling Quartz. Shambling Quartz. Shambling Quartz. shambling corpse. Life, shambling corpse, shambling corpse, shambling corpse, shambling corpse. Mana 18, mana 41 for mana 6, shambling corpse, loaded, shambling corpse, awoken dead, shambling corpse, shambling corpse. Life 93%, shambling corpse, shambling corpse, shambling corpse, shambling corpse, shambling corpse, shambling corpse. Mana 44, mana 67, shambling corpse, shambling, awoken dead, shambling corpse, loaded corpse, shambling corpse, shambling corpse, shambling corpse. Mana 50, life 100%, shambling corpse, mana, shambling corpse, shambling corpse, mana, loaded corpse event, shambling corpse, shambling corpse. Life 95, shambling corpse, life, loaded corpse, shambling corpse, life 100%, shambling corpse, mana 36, mana 50, life 93%, mana 7, mana 50, shambling corpse, mana, shambling corpse, mana 30, mana 11, life, mana 33, mana, life 97%, life 97%. Mana 70, life 100, mana 95%. Mana 60, mana 30, mana 4%, life 90, life 96%. Mana 47%, shambling corpse. Mana 47%. Mana 68%, mana 96%, life 90, mana 60, mana 37, life 80, mana, life 96%, mana 27%, mana 48%, mana 70%, mana 91%, mana 62%, mana 30, life 80, life 100, shambling corpse, mana, shambling corpse, mana, shambling corpse, mana, shambling corpse, mana, loaded corpse event, loaded corpse event, shambling corpse, shambling corpse, life 100%, shambling corpse, shambling corpse, life 95%, shambling corpse, shambling corpse, shambling corpse, shambling corpse, shambling corpse, mana 100, shambling corpse, shambling, loaded corpse event, shambling corpse, life, shambling corpse, shambling corpse, mana 49%, shambling corpse, life 100%, loaded corpse, shambling corpse, life 100%, shambling corpse. Life 7, shambling corpse, loaded corpse, shambling corpse, mana, shambling corpse, mana 6%, shambling corpse, life 100%, loaded corpse event, mana 45%, loaded corpse event, mana 66%, shambling corpse, mana, shambling corpse, shambling corpse, life 100%, shambling corpse. Life 60, shambling corpse. Life, mana 92%, shambling, loaded corpse event, mana 84%. Awoken, shambling corpse, shambling corpse, shambling corpse, loaded corpse, shambling corpse, shambling corpse, shambling corpse, mana 88%. Amulet. Manual, element.
What it says.
Maka, and Quad, do you know now? Speak with Maka, Scimitar, Scimitar. Kurost reaches. Bottom action button. Interact. Kurost reaches. Bottom action button. Kurost reaches. Council chambers. You have reached Ormus. And quad, Abulan is in the field of giants.
We hope you find it.
Runa words. Runes can be Runa words. Paragon 43. Left shoulder button. Right shoulder button. Undiscovered. Fundament of Faith. 2/2. Kurost reaches. Upper Kurost. Select difficulty. Bottom. Select difficulty. Act locked. Torment 1. Active. Penitent. Repent your sins. Dire Gloom Jungle. Strangle. Red Fan. Slaughterer. Bloodseer. Red Fang. Character, Lion and Appos, S.I. Slain, Toxic, Flesh Cold, Plague Mag, Plague, Scorpion. Snowy, Thundering Toxic, Left Shoulder, Thundering Toxic, Fly Swarm. Gruesome Barricade. Slain Merchant. Bottom action button. Enter, Beast Fate Wilderness. Darkening Clouds. Find Maka and Iru. Plague Maggot Young. Grapnel. Event joined. Ancient Siphon. Investigate the ancient siphons. Plague Maggot Young. Plague Maggot. Icorfall. Icorfall. Waypoint unlocked. Icorfall. Giant and Appos, S-Bone. Bottom action but Beast Fate Wilderness, left shoulder button. Skittering of Sin Eater. Pullulator. Very good. Shambling core. Shambling. Pullulate. Malice. Pullulator. Brother. Pullulator. Language. Pullulator. Loaded Corpsecan. Mana 84%. Moon plant. Horned Rhinoceros. Life 88%. Horned Rhinoceros. Life 100%. Wekenga.
Never gets old.
Pullulator. Moon plan Pullulator. Light Pullulator. Moon plan Marauder. Light 1. Moon Pullulator. Mana 59. Pullulator. Skittering Abomination. Mana Skittering of Malice. Skittering Abominate. Horned Rhine Malice. Mana 20. Malice. Mana 22%. Hollow Access. Moon Plan and Horned Rhinoceros. Horned Rhinoceros. Mana 50. Mana 26. Pullulator. Moon Plan Impaler. Pullulator. Guru. Mana 64%. Mana 100%.
Weko ho wubi cha. Ki ha pe ba.
Shambling Corpse. Mana 62%. Mana 30. Mana 9%. Mana 31%. Mana 52%. Mana 74%. Mana 95%.
Something's not right.
Darkening Cloud. Regurgitate. Regurgitator. Mana 86%. Rockwalker. Mana 40%. Mana 61%. Regurgitator. mana 32%. Maka, and Quad. Mana 61%. And Quad, mana 86%.
What's this now?
I'll handle this.
Fiery Portal. Bottom action button. Interact. Fortress of Hatred, Wakenga. Bottom action button. Interact.
Why did I have to be the one to choose? Did I even choose right?
Talk to and Quad, Nirel, and Quad.
She cannot.
Talk to and Quad, Nirel, with Collator. In Collator. Collator. Regurgitator. Mana Regurgitator. Mana 34%. Life 90. Life Disseminator. Mana Regurgitator. Disseminator. Mana 76. Regurgitator. Mana 98%. Infector. Mana 60. Mana 30. Mana 8%. Infector. Mana 31%. Mana 50. Mana 21%. Infector. Infector. Mana 4. Disseminator. Mana 36%. Disseminator. Mana 8. Mana 5%. Mana 28%. Mana 50%. Mana 71%. Mana 92%. Life 87%.
We are one.
Where do I end? Where do you begin? No, not again.
Life 100%. Survive the attack. Infector. Infector. Mana 60. Infector. Mana 40. Infector. Mana 24%. Rock Walker. Mana 9%. Rock Walker. Life 8. Rock Disseminator. Rock Infector. Rock Walker. Net Infector. Mana 70. Mana 60. Mana 33%. Regurgitator. Mana 60. Mana 83%. Mana 60. Regurgitator. Mana 79%. Mana Rock Walker. Regurgitator. Life 80. Rock Walker. Life 9. Mana 100%. Rock Walker. Regurgitate. Rock Walker. Life 8. Mana 62. Mana 40. Regurgitate. Rock Walker. Mana 83%. Mana 60. Mana 30. Life 90. Rock Walker. Mana 77%. Mana 98%.
No, Lilith killed my mother. Because of me. I wasn't smart enough, fast enough. It's my fault, she said.
Survive the attack. Collator. Mana 62%. Collator. Mana Collator. Mana 94%. Collator. Mana 20. Mana 41%. Rock Walker. Mana 20. Rock Walker. Mana 9%. Rock Walker. Mana 29%. Mana 50%. Rock Walker. Mana 40. Mana 26%. Mana 47%. Mana 67%. Mana 18%. Life 61%. Mana. Life 80. Life 90. Mana 61%. Mana 82%. Mana 50. Mana 29%. Life 88%. Life 100. Mana 50%. Mana 33%. Mana 55%. Mana 76%. Mana 97%. Mana 60. Mana 40. Mana 17%. Mana 38%. Mana 59. Life 90. Mana 80%. Life 80%. Mana 100. Life 60. Mana 60. Mana 33. Life 92%. Mana 54%. Mana 75. Mana 48%. Mana Life 82%. Life Mana 90. Life 70. Life 93%. Mana 54%. Life 72%. Life 84. Celestial Inferno Strike. Life 96%. Life 70. Life 58%. Life 70%. Life 82%. Life 9, life 8, mana 42%, life 9, life 1, mana 85%. Mana 52%, mana 74%, mana 95%. Survive the attack. Brave Wand, Rune, Mani. Speak to Mephisto. Mephisto and Quad.
You misunderstood.
Speak to Mephisto. Wakenga. Bottom action button. Interact. Wakenga. Leave the Fortress of Hatred.
Back.
Iru. And Quad.
How many times has he...
Forgotten God. Paragon 44. Darkening Cloud.